Hey, Measuring Hero, Jay here. I am back in my flat here in Germany from the United States, and we're finishing up quarantine. So we thought we would do this vlog from here today. With us to talk about live online trainings is Jeremy from the UK. Jeremy, thanks.
Afternoon, how you doing?
Good, good. Thanks for joining us. Really appreciate you coming in. Um, Jeremy, you were my teacher when I finally took an AUKOM class a while ago. So thanks for doing this vlog with us, my friend. Appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you for having me. Yeah, I was your AUKOM instructor for the week, and we managed to get you through the week, really. And
Yeah.
hopefully you enjoyed it. It was a unique experience, obviously, being with yourself.
It was definitely unique. It was new for me as I'm sure it was new for you. But so thank you for coming in and just kind of talking to us because with the way the world changed, we kind of pivoted to live online trainings and there were some things that were really easy and there's some other things that were challenging, but it was a lot of fun, definitely. What Well, first of all, I have to say, Jeremy, you it looked like you'd done this before. You mentioned that this was your one of your first live online trainings, but you were so comfortable around just kind of speaking. This couldn't have been your first rodeo, right?
We've been doing it for a while, okay? So all the trainers are their previous size trainers, right? So we have prior
Oh,
experience in delivering in a classroom environment, and we had to adapt to the current situation that evolved. So we had to implement new tools, new ways of working, but we're still trying to deliver the same product to the customer.
got it, got it. Well, you could tell that you. So all right. So if I hear this correctly, uh, this may have been our first Occam live online training, but it was not your first Occam one class.
Not quite, no, no. We've had a few. We've had a few,
Yeah.
and yeah, it's been a new challenge for me. So it's been it's been interesting developing these new live online sessions for our customer base.
Sure.
It's been a real sort of reinvention of how we can be able to communicate.
What other courses? I know we did Occam one together, and I think you mentioned in class that you did other Occams. But what other classes are available?
So I've literally just finished within the last hour a live online training for Calypso Level 1. So we are performing all the Zeiss normal Calypso courses as well. So we do curve, we do freeform, we do optics training, we do advanced training, we do level 1, 2. We are hopefully delivering multiple courses all the way across the spectrum for our customer base. This is the critical thing. We didn't want it to interrupt our ability to use the products that we have.
Got it, got it. So it sounds like we have the breadth of options for us, and we're not limited to just a certain number, and we're growing to be able to.
Definitely, definitely. We've even done some internal ones where we deliver external Zeiss resource internal to a customer inside Zeiss UK.
Oh wow, wow, no kidding. Cool. So not only the off the shelf classes, but even more specific ones. That's really cool. That's really cool.
Absolutely, yeah.
If if a customer actually at this point, now that we're starting to the world is beginning to open up again, um, do you think there'll be an ability to choose between live, online, and in person, or will that option be available? Do you think?
Absolutely. I think this has provided a new way of learning, right? So we currently want to maintain this as an option for anyone who wants to do it. So the live online training is going to be balanced as part of our portfolio. So live online, in-house, at customer site, bespoke training, we want to offer it all to our customer base.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So it sounds like we're really just gonna adapt and continue, and use this as an opportunity to add another method to do training to the current portfolio.
It's an opportunity more than anything else.
Yeah, for sure.
There's always
For sure.
positivity and negativity. So yeah, we've tried to adapt to this and use it as a challenge for ourselves. Because partly it's also getting the customer to adapt to a new way of learning, and that's been a technique that we've had to go on that journey as both customer and as client. So it's that balance.
Yep. For me, the class was awesome. I mean, you mailed me this book, which I understood is the same book that I would have got had I just been sitting in your classroom. We followed along brilliantly. It was really just like we were sitting. Actually, even the networking, because I know we had customers in the class, we had salespeople in the class. This guy from Germany was in the class. Were there what kind of feedback have you been getting from? I know you've done this a few more times since our time together. What other feedback have you gotten from customers? Has it been positive, negative, or
surprise more than anything else? I don't know. Maybe it's the expectation has been quite low because we're finding that other competitors and us in this industry, we're still developing these new techniques. So with this in mind, we don't really have a standard that we're basing ourselves on. So we seem to be having a low expectation from the customer. The client comes into the class, they visit these live online trainings, and they suddenly realize the amount of information and the amount of tools we've got to deliver this package to them. They're coming out with really positive reactions. And pleasantly surprised is definitely one of the foremost reactions we're having.
Yeah, that's really interesting that you say that, because exactly what you just said. I had no expectation going into it, and I loved. I literally loved it. I loved being able to open my laptop up, see all of the windows of everyone in their flat, and interact with everyone. You know, we knew. I knew what everyone was having for breakfast day in, day out. You know, we knew when we were having coffee. It was actually really cool. So I was surprised at even though we were remote, how much camaraderie even that we could develop together.
Yeah, it's definitely become. I mean, we've seen everyone in their dressing gown, and we've heard dogs and babies in the background.
Cuckoo clocks.
Postman's just been to mine. So yeah, it's people. It's been a two-way street. People have welcomed us into their home as well, and we have to appreciate that there is this new way of learning. But these live online trainings also give us the ability to, let's say, actually be more personal in some instances. I mean, you're in my home this afternoon. I'm in yours.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's a different way of working.
Yeah, it's really cool. All right. Well, Jeremy, thank you for your time. I have one last surprise for me. You know what happened, but I got this letter from you after our class. I've been waiting to open it because I wanted to see whether I actually passed the class or not. So I've been waiting for this moment to open this, but
so all the way from the UK.
All the way from the UK. Let's see how I did, right? This better be a good surprise, Jeremy, or else we're going to have to cut this and reshoot this a different way. Well, look at that. Looks like I am the proud recipient of a certificate of passing the examination. Here's me, and here's you.
Awesome, yep, signed. You're welcome. Congratulations.
Jeremy, thank you for your time. Thank you for doing a wonderful class with me. And thank you for taking a few minutes to explain to everyone kind of what the experience of online training from both me, the trainee, and from you, the trainer, as we kind of march into this new world together. I really appreciate it, Jeremy. Thank you.
Thank you. And yeah, it was great to have you. See you on level 2.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll see you soon. And for you, thank you for joining us. We hope you continue to stay safe and stay healthy, and we'll see you next Thursday.